Welcome to Nintendo Engineers. I'm your host, Chris Tysis, and we are here with the NNN show talking about the Nintendo Ninja Stream Show. I guess that's what I'm going to be calling it. I was going to call it Nintendo Ninja Gaming, but I guess that's kind of what it is, I suppose, because we're not only just streaming video game content, but we're streaming events and things like that too. And as you know, over the years, let's sort of rewind the clock back many years ago where I lived in the old place. And over the years, we have tried to do streaming. And with the old internet, it wasn't possible. So it was one of the issues that we wanted to do and solve with the YouTube channel. So when we moved in here, we wanted to build up the place and get furniture pieces and sort out this room, which took a while. And eventually, over the months in this new place, we eventually got to a point where we could do streams. But for some reason, we were sort of enticed by Facebook gaming. You know, it was easier to get followers and things like that. And eventually, I think last month was sort of a bit of a low point for the channel where we got just over 5,000 views and 5,200 watch time. So that's sort of, something in my head went, well, we've got to make a change about that. And we made the hard decision to move the stream show from Facebook to YouTube. And I wasn't too sure how successful that would be. You know, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube stream and not have a lot of that success. You know, they've taken months and months or even years to get anywhere. And places like Mixer and Twitch, I think, are not great places for small content creators. You don't really go anywhere. The discoverability is quite poor. However, since streaming sort of in the second week of November, things have radically changed. I think overall you can say the NN stream show has been a massive success so far. And looking at the stats now, the views have jumped up for November, now we're in December, to 7,530 views, which is huge. And the watch time, this is the big one. We've gone up from 5,200 to 21,534, which has been absolutely huge. It's been amazing. It is the second highest watch time for a month in its history. The only thing that beats it out is probably December, which was around the 25,000 mark. And even if you look at 2018, the highest it got was about 17,000. And some of the others were hovering around the 10K mark. So all these numbers are super, super impressive. And what's been the change? What has made it so successful? I think there's a number of things. There's a lot of things to sort of unpack and sort of look into. And I would say probably doing the Facebook gaming has helped in terms of helping me train and learn how to do things. I think having the game capture card has helped. I think having the Stream Deck here, if I can pop it out, this has been a bit of a life changer. This special little thing here, which sort of keeps me sane and makes things very easy to do. Getting the extra desk and the mod on the screen in the corner has helped, and just been a bit more organized with putting things around here and all that sort of stuff. But also too, it's been the viewers, people who watched me on Facebook Gaming has actually crossed over to watching me on YouTube, which has been amazing as well. Also having people who've watched my channel over the years have sort of come on and watched each night. We start at 8:30 at night time, so we have the same time each night, which has been helpful. Now, will I be streaming every night into the future? Unlikely. There'll probably be some days during the week where I'll take off so I don't risk the burnout, as they say, with streaming and stuff like that. But it's been absolutely amazing. So you've got, streaming at the same time, I think helps, but also to streaming different games and promoting it to different Facebook groups and Twitter, and also to Discord, which has been another big thing. So you now have the voice guest room that people can come in and join up, which has been amazing. So you have, for example, Bree and Peter in there, being on the voice guest room, and that's been helpful in terms of um, adding a bit of life and an extra layer of entertainment, so to speak, which has been fantastic to to see that sort of thing. So there's all sorts of craziness happening during the stream and stuff like that, which is excellent. Also, too, that streaming different games is good. We don't want to be, a Fortnite only channel or a streamer that just streams the same thing every night. So we worked on sort of doing the Mario Kart Mondays, which tonight is Monday for Mario Kart. But we've also been working on different games, and some streams have worked out well and some streams haven't. And we've also been able to make Smash Brothers a mini success on the Saturday. Last night's stream was absolutely phenomenal in terms of we got two Patreons, one from Stephen, one from Nicholas. We got 8 subscribers, which is probably the highest amount of subs that we've ever gotten in the channel's history, which is amazing. I think normally we don't get subs, or we might get a couple for the stream show, but Splatoon 2 was a massive hit on the Sunday. I was worried it wasn't going to work, but it was far more successful than I had anticipated, and it actually tanked a little bit with the Pokemon stuff afterwards. So that kind of made me scratch my head and go, all right, okay. But yeah, all the numbers and statistics show that even after 3 weeks, it's been a big change to the channel. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to be monetized and we're going to be raking in the cash. No, that would take a very long time for that sort of thing to happen. But I think even by last night, last night's stream was the second biggest one that we had. I think it was the most successful stream that we had based on getting 8 subscribers. Then after the stream, we got a couple more. So that was possibly 10 in one day. And normally, for example, for October, we got 15 subs. So to get 8 in a space of 5 hours is pretty amazing for us. And we just get people to subscribe if they want to play with us. And we got a whole bunch of Splatoon plays, which was excellent. And we were playing on it for a few hours, and that was a lot of fun. And I was really hoping that Splatoon 2 could take off because we want to have a range of different games during the week to play. So not only we have Mario Kart, but now we have Smash Brothers and Splatoon 2, which has been good. You also have sort of Fortnite in the background a little bit. And we also be doing retro games with Donkey Kong Country coming in tomorrow night. So that's going to be another experiment to see how people go with a single player game. We don't know. It's that's going to be another test to find out. But it has been such a big month, and a big thank you to everyone who has been involved in the stream show. Hopefully people are enjoying it a lot. I guess they are. They're still sticking around. But yeah, I didn't think it would be this good this soon, and there's going to be ups and downs along the way. There's going to be quiet streams. There will be really good ones, all based on the day and the time and what time of the year it is. But who knows where this will be in 3 to 6 months? But to sort of be averaging, 6 viewers now to sort of 8, 10 viewers a night on average, concurrent viewers has been absolutely fantastic. And I'd say this is the biggest thing that's happened to the channel in its history. We've had, we've added reviews and doing our movies that we do, but the stream show's sort of been the one area that we haven't done over the years that we sort of promised, even when we moved in here, saying, "Hey, we're going to do the stream show," but it took pretty much a bit over a year to get around to it and sort of, you know, it was all about the timing, I suppose. And I guess that I wish that I could have done it quicker, but maybe this was the right time. Maybe doing it earlier onwards wasn't going to be, the right time for me. But it has been such a big change, and already December we're on 10 subs and probably 1,700 watch minutes, and the views are around 400. We got another 400 views yesterday, so we could hit 10,000 views again for the first time since April. So there's been lots of big numbers, and it's been great. But I think the best thing is that I've been able to play video games again. One of the weird things about the channel has been um, not being able to play games, because mostly I'm just looking up the news and I'm doing, reviews of games, which is still fun to do, but you're sort of working at the same time and doing all sorts of other things too. But it's great to be able to sit back and actually play games each night and be able to enjoy it with people and doing multiplayer stuff. And the Switch has definitely gotten a workout. I don't know how many hours I've played, probably at least 80 hours plus for this month. And you do it 4 hours a day, that it sort of all adds up. But it has been a lot of fun to do. I'm sure that we'll be playing, you know, our staple games that we do on those days, and during the weekdays we'll be playing different games and see how that goes. And but yeah, I think the crowd's been really, really cool. Last night was really busy, lots of people in the chat room and the voice room, so sort of like the Wizard of Oz, moving all the gears and that. But it's been a lot of fun. So I think that's all I've got to say about the NN stream show. It's been a big, big success. Big thank you to everyone who's been involved, and we'll just keep on going. We'll see how big this can get. And this is only after 3 weeks, so who knows what it will be like in 3 or 6 months or even a year's time. We might get 20 or 30 people watching, but who knows what will happen in the future. You can never tell. But yeah. So that is it for me, and I shall see you next time on Nintendo Ninja News or the stream show later on tonight.